everyone. Welcome to our new podcast about COVID-19 business impacts and brand responses in Vietnam. My name is Nick and I'm the growth marketing lead of Phibious Vietnam. This episode is brought to you by Phibious and MoEngage. Phibious is one of the most awarded digital and creative agency in Southeast Asia. We have 4 pillars of expertise, which are creative and content, media and performance, influence, and e-commerce. And MoEngage is an intelligent customer engagement and analytic platform that helps brands globally track the users across app, web, and even offline sources, and analyzes data and further cross-channel engagement across push, email, SMS, WhatsApp, and more. MoEngage serves over 550 clients across retail, travel, and hospitality, telecom, financial services, and more with brands like Nestle, Tokopedia, Oyo Rooms, T-Mobile, as partners globally. So for today's episode, I am very happy and I have the pleasure to welcome June Lê, Marketing Manager of Asus Vietnam. Thank you very much, June. How are you today?
Thank you for inviting me as a representative from Asus technology industry to join your program today.
Great. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself and Asus Vietnam.
Hello everyone. As you may know, Asus is a multinational company. We specialize in technology product and solutions such as mainboard, graphic, PC, mobile, gaming products, and and many more. So last year we just celebrate 30 years anniversary of Asus globally. And in Vietnam, we also a well-known and tech trendsetter notebook brand for many years so far. Maybe you already know, but I just take some more time to proudly introduce you. Asus is something like we are the first brand who bring the slim bezel technology to a wide range of the product. We're also the first brand in Vietnam who pre-install Windows on 100% notebook that go into the market. And we are also the brand to introduce some innovations such as string part technology or number part technology. So talking about business, so we are currently the top one consuming notebook brand in Asia and Pacific. And in Vietnam, currently we are solid number one consuming notebook brand with 30% market share. And we are also the top one gaming notebook brand with more than 40%. Great. So this is some brief introduction about Asus. And about me, I'm June Lê. I'm PC Marketing Manager. I'm proud to be a member of Asus Vietnam for nearly 9 years already. So I'm in charge for on marketing strategy of PC product lines. So together with the team, we organize a lot of the marketing campaign and strategy from PR, event, channel marketing, digital marketing to help empower our end user to experience more in their digital life.
Great, awesome. So let's start with the main topic of the podcast, which is COVID-19 business impacts. So you are in the computer, phone, and electronic business, as you just said. So how has this industry been impacted, for the first question, and later on, how is your brand doing?
So actually it's different from some industries such as hotel or restaurant or flight was in a very huge negative impact during this COVID-19 period of time. For technology industry, actually we still can see some positivity, some bright side during this time. However, of course, that we have to face a lot of struggle, a lot of difficulty during this hard time. So talking about the bright side first, actually we see the demand of the laptop significantly increased since February this year, when the government requests the people to stay at home more, work from home more, or learning at home or using online study. So that helped the demand of the laptop in general increase significantly. So usually the first quarter of the year is a low season of the notebook market. But this year, 2020, the first quarter, we record is 130% compared to the same quarter of last year. And if counting this month, April 2020, we forecast that there will be nearly 200% the ship out quantity of Asus only increase compared to the same period of time last year. But the situation here is this increasing ship out quantity is not fulfilled, it's not solve the shortage situation of the market because the demand just keep moving up.
Yes.
So this is also the struggle that it's not only Asus but a lot of the company or a lot of the industry face too. This is because most of the factory has been closed down during the pandemic, and the transportation, the import and export is struggling there. So we think that until May, the situation will get better.
Okay.
That means the fulfill, the production will be more stable, the transportation will be more smooth, so the market will receive more cargo, more products, so end user can easily to choose themselves a digital or technology device to support for their work from home or learning from home.
Okay. Just one precision for our audience. So in Vietnam, we are today on April 28th, and the Vietnam has just the social. We are still on social distancing, but we were kind of in a lockdown until April 18. So right now, people are allowed again to go outside, and shops can reopen. So it's a little bit, it's a better situation than other countries globally. Okay, so very interesting. So how do you think is your brand doing right now compared to other competitors? I don't know if you have looked at the numbers, but how would you think your brand is doing in that particular moment?
So as I shared earlier, that we see the demand of the laptop just keep increasing during the pandemic time.
Yes.
But the thing is, all of the shop nationwide have been requested to close down by the government, and we see this is a really affect the customer behavior, customer purchasing journey.
Yes.
That means instead of going to the shop, experience the product, getting the consultant from the sales, they have to do everything online. So they have to study the product online. They have to do the comparison online by themselves. They have to check the recommendation and make the purchasing online.
Yes.
So we think that this is the turning point to transform to the digital.
Sure.
So for Asus brand is we also make decision to move more on online completely, no matter from the selling channel to the marketing approach to the online. One of the thing is we try to push more online.
Yeah.
So for example, we work closely with the retailer, with our business partner, to make sure all the product information will be loaded on their website. So product information, product image, product videos, and the reviews from the media, from the KOL will be loaded, will be uploaded on their channels. So end user or the customer can easily find the information on the retailer websites. And for the marketing point of view, we organize and ship more marketing activity to online. For example, even the product launching, we plan to do online rather than the traditional product launch in the hotel or in the event place, And we shift more the investment on advertising in Facebook, on YouTube, on Google, and also we also launched a campaign website to promote for the work from home just 2 weeks ago. So on that landing page, we provide more information about the product, technology, solution to help end user to optimize their time or optimize their experience during the time at home to work or to study. So no matter it's extended display or high performance laptop or Wi-Fi router to better connection to work at home, we give out more recommendation for them, and not only the product information, but also kind of tips, tutorial to help them to make use of the technology or software or application to support them to work or to learn at home.
Yes.
And about service. Service is also important as well, because this is kind of to win the my share of the customer. So we launched My Asus app just last week.
Yes.
So this is an exclusive software for Asus laptop user, in which user can enjoy a lot of the benefit in online platform.
Yes.
So they can receive one-on-one support. They can optimize their hardware by some recommendation from the app. And there's a function that help them to diagnose some minor issues on the laptop, so they can fix at home. They don't need to bring the laptop to repair center. However, if they have some big issue during the experience of the product, we also provide the service called pick-up return service. That means our service team come into their place to pick up the machine,
yes,
bring back to our center to repair, and then bring back to their home. So they don't need to go anywhere, but from home they can, repair themselves, or if they need more support from our engineer team, we bring the people to their door to take the machine to repair for them.
So thanks.
This is some of the big action that we do during couple of months since the COVID-19 just spread out.
Yeah, so this is very interesting, and as you just said, like this is a typical, very good example of how to adapt your strategy. And right now, I think that focusing online was the right move and is still the good move. So just in terms of on your budget question, you've switched a lot of your activities from offline to online, but globally in terms of budget you've spent, was it the same amount that you were forecasting for this year, or have you decreased or increased your spending?
Actually, for Asus, we still receive the encouragement from headquarters to invest in long term.
Okay.
However, we have to consider very carefully the ROI of any investment. That means we have to review on the activity again. We select which activity is more suitable during this time. What is the KPI? What is the result that we want to receive? To decide what is the budget that we should put in those activity. So for Asus in general, not only in Vietnam but in globally, we still invest for long term.
Yes.
We don't cut, but
Yes.
we think in longer term. But for during this period of time, every single marketing activity we have to reconsider.
Yes.
We have to review and to see the ROI. To put the money in in that activity.
So globally in April, was it as expected at the beginning of the year, or was it a little bit less, a little bit more?
For me, honestly, for budgets wise, I don't see any the cut down of things.
Okay.
But actually, we changed the activity.
Yeah.
For example, instead of advertising in office building,
Yes.
so no one going to the office building.
Yeah.
For sure, we have to switch that budget to anything that can approach to the officer, such as Facebook, such as YouTube, or your postcard, for example.
Yes. So I would like now to deep dive a little bit on your communication strategy, and how are you engaging with your customers right now? I've seen that you've customized your cover picture on Facebook, for example, but I'm sure that you've done many other things. Like, have you planned some specific communications during this time, and what were there?
Actually, we try a lot. Actually, it's really depend on the target audience because our target audience is diversified. We have a premium segment. We have mainstream. We also have kind of more young generation or even the gamer. So different target audience. We shape out the strategy, how to communicate with them, how to engage with them accordingly during this time. So, for example, I take the gamer because
Yes.
I think this is an interesting target.
Yes.
So we changed the cover page, the cover banner of the Facebook community to encourage them the work from home and play at home.
Nice.
So we also organize a campaign to encourage our fans to take pictures where they play the game with the mask at home.
Yes.
And spread out the message of be safe at home, but still play,
Yes.
still enjoy the teammate, etc. So based on this, we still we keep communicate and we keep engaging with our fans, our end user, and also help to spread out the message of the government that encourage people to be safe at home during this time. And also in other channel, we also create some other campaign, some other activity, and by different content, by different storytelling way to engage with our customer.
And I think it's a great way to spread positivism during this time, and a great way to address this situation that is touching everyone. So yeah, for sure. Like right now, the gaming industry is very interesting. Everybody's talking about it. So you have built something quite big, which is Republic of Gamer. Have you seen a new a trend of people coming to this? Have you recruited more members for Republic of Gamer Vietnam? What can you share a little bit about this community here?
Actually, Republic of Gamer, we call in short is ROG,
Yes.
is a community, a sub brand of Asus that specialized for gaming. So through ROG community, we not only introduce gaming product or device, but also create like an ecosystem and a community for gamers to enjoy healthy gaming atmosphere there. So they can share the experience, they can share their life, and help each other, support each other, console when someone need the advice for the product. So in Vietnam currently for the ROG community, we currently have around nearly 200,000 members,
Yes.
and it's keep increasing. So it's really for ROG is a hardcore fan.
Yes.
So whenever we have any kind of content or campaign, the engagement rate is higher than the average rate of the fan base in general. So they really engage with our content and really share and help us to deliver more. The content that we want to deliver to wider range of the customer. So during this time, we also the gaming marketing team also organized several campaigns. Just that I told you that we kick off the campaign called "Work from Home, Place at Home" to change the cover page, and also we organized the campaign to encourage the fans to play Call of Duty, some other game title, take pictures with the mask, and receive some branded gift away, to spread the information to be safe at home that I shared earlier. So for ROG community is really interesting.
I'm wondering about the conversations right now on your community ROG. Like, are gamers talking about their favorite games, or do you have conversations that are related to COVID-19? What are the gamers talking about right now in your community?
Actually, for this part, I have to consolidate because actually for community, ROG community is several community.
Yeah.
So I have to check again
Yes.
how to integrate those information. However, one of the things I just want to share is the conversion of the engagement rate of
Yes.
the gaming community is much higher.
Yes, very nice.
Than the general Asus community
Sure.
page.
All right. Let's take a step back. You have a macro vision now about this crisis in Vietnam. So as I just said, like since April 18 in Vietnam now, the lockdown has been much reduced and we are able to go out. So what's your vision and how do you plan for your how do you keep planning for the rest of the year? Maybe start thinking of 2021, 2022. So what's your vision about this current crisis, sanitary crisis?
Actually, I myself personally think that it will take more time to get recover from the pandemic in terms of the production, supply chain, imports, exports, economy in general. So for Asus, we prepare to make sure that our company, our brand, our partner, our staff, our customer still in healthy state. So we keep investing in long term. But I shared earlier that we review every single activity that we invest to make sure the ROI, to make sure the effectiveness of the activity that we put effort there. And in 2020, we still target to remain the top one market share in consuming notebook. Beginning of the year when the pandemic hasn't spread, we set higher target for the market share.
Yes.
But due to this situation, we try to remain 30% market share for the consuming notebook and remain about 40% for the gaming market. And this year we widen our market to commercial. So we try to hit 10% for the commercial business as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've talked before about your vision about digital transformation, and I know that you had an initiative called My Asus. So can you talk a little bit more about that and how you are going to apply this digital transformation at Asus?
Okay, for My Asus app is a really interesting and important project of Asus. So it's not only in Vietnam, but this project is applied globally. So actually, we see that digital transformation is really important. It's before the pandemic happened. So we make the move from last year already. And for now, the My Asus app is applicable for all the notebook model since 2019 till now. So on the purchasing the model in since 2019 till to 2020 can download the app and can use full range of the benefit, full range of the feature of the product. So through this channel is a kind of the one-stop shops to deliver the information to customer. So the customer can check out the app to get the information about new technology if they want to upgrade their product. And more important is about the service. It saves a lot more time for people to set up, optimize their machine themselves rather than going to the shop to be installed or to be optimized. And when some minor issues, so that how to set up the display, the screen, how to set up the battery to longer using the battery, or how to set up the storage in the effective way. Those things, actually, end user don't need to bring the laptop to the shop or to the repair center. It costs them the time and costs them the money as well.
Yes.
And from the brand side, it's still costing the money. So we try to save the time, try to save the money, save the budget of the customer.
Good.
And we want to shorten the experience of them as well. So by using the app function, they can save time and then can optimize the product and can receive the support. Actually, it's the same or even better compared to the traditional way.
Okay.
So I believe that time by time the function will be more, but currently with a lot of the function there, I believe that the customer really can enjoy a lot of benefit from our My Asus app.
Good. So we are about to we are at the end of this interview. So maybe do you have advices to share to the community of marketers that are listening to us today?
Actually, one of the things I just think that people just think that this time is idle time, is relaxed time, no need to do anything, just wait. The pandemic just passed by. But for me, it's not like that. It's not idle time. But this is the time that we have to reconsider, we have to review, we have to refresh all of the marketing approach. And I think this is the turning point that the marketing, as a marketer, we have to move to digital. We have to move and take it very seriously. So digital transformation requires to take action quickly, but from my experience, fast time doesn't equal to lack of information or lack of content.
Yes.
But we need to care more about the content, about the storytelling, how to differentiate your product, your brand, your community compared to other. Let them remember more. So this is the key. Quick action, but also deep content or differentiate your content. So I think this is a chance for us. This is a chance for marketing to do something new. So take this chance, make change, and I think achieve more. This is what I want to share.
Yes, I agree with you. And if I had some advice as well for the marketers that are listening to us is. Right now, you have more time. You cannot have some excuse to say that you are too busy to start looking on your content and on your communication. So take the time to relook at your whole strategy, to the value you are providing to your communities, and it's a very cost-effective way to adapt right now and to address this situation. All right. So let's wrap this episode. Thanks a lot, June. Thanks a lot for your very interesting insights. And yeah, let's connect soon. And I wish you the best and a lot of success for Asus in Vietnam for 2020.
Be safe, everyone,
yes.
And see you very soon face to face.
Yes, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.